Buying a used car? Avoid costly problems by checking a car's history. Get a report instantly by entering the reg on carvertical.com. CarVertical report will pull up things like outstanding finance, previous accident damage, mileage discrepancies, recalls, and more. And rather excitingly, TGTV viewers will get 10% off just by clicking the special link in the pinned comment and in the description. It will automatically take you through and give you 10% off your report. It's super simple. Enter the reg, carvertical.com, and get your report before buying your next used car.
Hello, welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my 996 Carrera 4S. We're going to jump in because today we're going to go for a little drive. We're going to chat through all things 996, its return on the channel, and also some pretty sad news. I am selling cars. Some have gone, some are going, cars are disappearing. So let's jump in, go for a drive, and explain what on earth is going on. You'll note then that the 996 is very dusty. The cover kind of came loose on it whilst it's in storage. Other than that, we're all okay in here. So, as I said then, let's go for a little drive. And we're going to get chatting all things cars and selling cars. So we've got some GoPros in, and we've got our little Porsche nav here as well. So let's fire up. Oh, actually, recent purchase of mine. Those are into their watches. Very fitting. We've got Porsche Tag Monaco. I actually picked that up used off eBay for not a lot of money, actually, very recently. Anyway, let's fire up. It is the plexiglass model, if any of you care about that. It's definitely patinaed. It's just had a recent service by Tag, and I think it's a 2004 model. I also bought this strap as well off eBay for it. Very well. Anyway, let's get going. Right then, let's get going. I have chosen to film this video and actually a few others today. One of them being a Carrera GT service video, which I've just had a rather extraordinary bill. I think the only way to call it is extraordinary bill from the specialist kind of VIP operations guys here that work on the Carrera GTs. And I've also got some very exciting news to do with a very exciting allocation here at Porsche Centre Reading. So I don't actually know which order these videos are going to come out in, but it's all hands on deck at the moment. The Carrera GT video I'm actually quite proud of. There's quite a lot of detail in there and kind of a bit of insight that you don't really get anywhere else. I certainly haven't seen it anywhere else. So yeah, that's a good video. If you want all the gory details on what it's like to actually have a Carrera GT and take it in for service and the sorts of things you get charged for on one of those, it's a good video. It is a good video. Anyway, we are talking garage updates, selling cars, what's coming, what's going, and how much am I going to annoy you all with what I've actually done with my garage. So we're going to start with this car then, my 996. I did actually moot on Instagram recently. I did do a story saying I might be selling this car. I was just having a flap that day and I thought, I need space, you know, I've run out of storage space in London and in the Cotswolds. What can I get rid of that I don't really use? And I hadn't used this car in probably sort of 4 months or so at that point. And like with all cars, you know, if you don't use them in ages, you start just thinking, I could do without that car. I haven't used it. My life's not changed. It can go. But now I've driven it, sorry, I literally got about 40 DMs from people saying, I want to buy your car, let me know, give me first refusal. Sorry if I haven't got back to you all. And I'm kind of just thinking now, I don't really want to sell it. For what I paid for this car, the money I've got in it, and for some of its parts and how much I actually enjoy it, I think it can stay for the time being. I'll work out what to do storage-wise. It's just a case of renting another space. We're all right with that. So 996 is actually staying. However, we have got a Porsche that has gone. I've actually just seen it in the dealership, and I did actually talk about this in my my allocation video, which I don't know if it's out yet. My Turbo S cab, my GT Silver with red roof Turbo S cab, is at Porsche Centre Reading now for sale. That car, many of you will know, right? If you want an allocation on a spicy car, you have to keep your cars in the dealer network. You have to not give the cars back, because that sounds like I never paid for the thing in the first place, but you have to keep the cars in with that dealer group network, you know, give it back to them for them to sell on so they can make a margin on it again. And that helps you maintain your customer relationship and enables you to potentially get slots down the line. So my Turbo S cab, I wanted to keep it, but I've actually got another one coming from another dealer group, which Reading know about, and they wouldn't take that car. They wanted my Turbo S cab back, so I let them have that back. Let's close this. Let's see how sweaty I can actually get in here. I'm going to be dripping in a second. So the Turbo S cab has gone. I wanted to keep it. No can do. It would have forgone my slot on the car that's coming up. I have got another Turbo S coming, so I'm going to run those two cars next to each other. No big whoop. What else we got? F12. F12 is gone, ladies and gents. My F12 has left us. That is at Romans International. Romans have bought the car off me. I ended up losing on that car, in outright terms, 35 grand in about 3 years. So it's lost no more than a 5 Series diesel estate, that car. So I actually worked out with the F12, warranty, servicing, storage, insurance, tax, and obviously the finance payments as well. I worked out that cash flow needed for that car just to run it for 1 year. So no expendables like tyres or anything over and above standard servicing or sort of scheduled work. £41,000 I needed to run that F12. And it's fine, like I can do it, but I realised I drove that F12 11 times in 2021. So you're looking at what, 4 grand to go if I use it the same amount? Had to go. And also prices wise on those, I don't think they're going to shoot up in price over the next few years. I certainly don't think they're going to, you know, do 30-40 grand in a year. And you know, I've got to run this channel like a business on most aspects, so unfortunately the F12 had to go. Not the car that I wanted to sell, not a car that I was sick of, not a car that I don't love, but just I had to just pick numbers over emotion on that one. So the F12 has gone, and if you want to buy that car, it's at Romans. I think it's up for 205. It's on about 5,000 miles, and to me it's an absolute perfect spec. It's been dry stored, it's never been tracked. You know how I use my cars, I completely baby them, so that's a very, very good car. Full Ferrari history, blah blah blah, you name it. So that's gone. My Turbo S is gone, my F12 is gone. There is a car on the way out that I bought only the other week, and that is a car I bought for my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend, who has yet to pass her driving test. The G-Wagon's going, that car is going, there was absolutely no need to buy it. At the time I thought, when I confirmed the car and I took the order, she was on course to pass her test and everything was fine, but she's completely fumbled it. So the G-Wagon's going, that's leaving the garage, that can just disappear. Not a great episode. I think they're over list price. I'll probably do alright on it, although I don't know at the point of this video going out when they are and they aren't. I'm not worried about losing money though, that should be okay. Not ideal though. Cheers Ianthe for that. Now, cars potentially on the way out. My BMW M3 E93, a lot of sentimental value. Am I using it? No. Am I going to keep it? Potentially. Am I going to sell it? Potentially. I don't know. It's a car that's kind of in a weird place for me. I don't want to sell it simply because of what it means to me, but also it's kind of just in the way. I don't really use it, so I don't know what we're going to do on that. Don't know what we're going to do. A car that has gone is the Lister. That has gone. The Range Rover kind of barged that car out of the way. I absolutely love that Lister, but that car has now gone. So no more Lister in the lineup either. I probably need to edit my Instagram bio at this point. What other cars have I got? Testarossa, that's staying. 997 RS, that's staying, even with a GT product on the way. More about that in another video. I'm going to keep that 997 RS. I think that's probably one of the best cars I've ever bought. I absolutely adore it, and that is going absolutely nowhere. Carrera GT, that's going nowhere. SLS, that's going nowhere. 912, that's going nowhere. Targa, that's going nowhere. And I think that's pretty much it for my collection at the moment. Range Rover Autobiography, I do have some other Range Rovers coming that I've ordered at different times. One's coming for Mahmood, and one eventually, actually towards the end of the year, will be for Anthea when she eventually passes her test, if she passes by then. So there are other Range Rovers coming. What else have we got? I think that's it really, car-wise. Murcielago, that's staying. That's actually at Goodwood Festival of Speed. I don't know if this video is going out before or after Goodwood, or maybe in the middle of it, but that's going to be at the Suntech stand. I'm going to be doing meet and greets on Saturday and Sunday with Suntech, with my Murcielago over at the stand, and they've just done the film on that car and it looks incredible. I've just seen some pictures. They put their Suntech reaction film on that. So that now looks amazing. Gloss levels are looking mwah. But the Murcielago is staying. That is going to be a very good car long term. And I'm not worried about the car market. I was slightly more confident than I probably should have been on the watch market in a recent video filmed in February. And a lot of what I was saying actually still rings true and is actually fine. But the car market, I think, should be absolutely fine. There's a lack of supply in the car market, which doesn't look like it's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So I think the car market's going to be absolutely fine. So I'm not selling anything off because I'm flapping. I'm just kind of having a little rejig, just trying to think a little bit more sensibly about what I really want long term and what I want to hold on to. So there we go. I think that is it, car wise and update wise from me. What have I got on my shopping list going forward? Potentially a Speciale, potentially a 458 Spider actually, because I love those. But nothing really that's jumping out at me. I feel like I kind of completed cars to an extent. Let me know in the comments, what do you think I should get? But the new GT product that I've been talking about, that should be good. And my new Turbo S, which is about to drop, that'll be good as well. It's a PTS car with some punchy options. So I can't wait to see that and get behind the wheel of that and do some trips in that. For now then, I think that's it. A little rundown. I've been asked for garage update and I needed to do one because there's been so much going on and coming and going that I feel I need to kind of just set the record straight every now and again. So that's it. That's your garage update. That is it. I'm going to end the video. If there's been an advert in this video, please do click the links on the pinned comment and the description. It does really, really help. Even if you open it in a new window and it's not for you, opening it up and just letting it run in the background is actually really, really helpful. I know it's the last thing you want to be doing, but believe you me, it does really, really help. So thank you for all those on that front. For now, that's it. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're not too stressed about things. We got through COVID, we'll get through this. Things will be absolutely fine. They always have a way of working themselves out, so don't listen to doom and gloom people. Keep doing what you're going to do. Keep doing your thing. Keep finding different ways to make money. Keep prodding at different income streams, working on things behind your day job, all that kind of stuff. I absolutely love it. And that's the ticket through all these things. Keeps you sane, keeps you paid. And yeah, that's it really. For now, I'm going to go and sweat in peace. Cheers guys, bye!